Boeing 787, a popular aircraft that competes with the Airbus A350 and A330neo. Hundreds of units of the type have been sold over the years, further cementing the American plane maker's position in the wide-body market. With the news from Reuters coming out regarding IndiGo looking at purchasing up to 25 Boeing 787 aircraft, would this be the perfect fit for the Delhi-based carrier? Whilst no overall decision has been made and talks supposedly ongoing regarding the A330neo with Airbus, let's take a look at which aircraft would be better for them in that regard. Back in May 2023, Delhi-based IndiGo inducted its first Boeing 777-300ER, which came from Turkish Airlines, into its fleet. Cockpit commonality would be a strong offering for IndiGo when considering the Boeing 787. However, the same argument could be made on the Airbus side of things due to its significant number of A320 family aircraft in the fleet. Ultimately, this would be a game of capacity, as IndiGo has been struggling in the past with too much customer demand and needs more aircraft. An example of this would come from the Paris Air Show, where 500 narrow-body aircraft were ordered with Airbus. If we are talking capacity on the wide-body front, if IndiGo offered an all-economy layout, here is what each variant of the 787 could seat. The 787-8 could sit 359 passengers, with an exit limit of 381 passengers. The 787-9 could sit 406, with an exit limit of 420. Finally, the 787-10 could do 440 with an exit limit of the same. As we will see next, how does this compare to the A330neo, which is also another aircraft the Delhi-based carrier is looking at? The A330neo is another suitable candidate for fixing capacity constraints within the IndiGo umbrella, especially as air travel continues to explode in demand out of the region. In comparison, the carrier could sit the following maximums depending on the variation of A330neo they go for. For the -800neo, it's 406 passengers in a one-class layout, and for the A330-900neo, it would be 460 passengers. We have seen examples of this already, with Cebu Pacific operating its A330neos with 459 seats in an all-economy layout, so this does highlight what IndiGo could get out of the aircraft type. But again, at this stage, it is down to personal preference from the operations team at the Delhi-based carrier. Looking ahead, it's going to be interesting to see which aircraft IndiGo opts for. Off the back of a mega order with Airbus at the Paris Air Show, would they go to the other side on the wide-body front? In the meantime, all we can do is sit back and wait to see which unit they opt for. The A330neo would be able to offer more capacity, but is IndiGo looking for an aircraft with more distance for more further afield routes? Only time will tell on this front.